Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and this video I'm going to do a beautiful and bright design using these neons from Gem's Nail Systems. So we've got the yellow, which was Summer, the orange, which is Melia, and then this beautiful pink, which is Lola. Now all three of these were released last year as part of the Taste the Rainbow collection. They are so pigmented, they are beautiful, they apply beautifully, I love them. So starting with Summer, and I'm just going to apply a nice thin coat of that on the pinky and also on my pinky by the looks of things. Made a right old mess here today. Oh god, even more, blimey, what's wrong with you, Helen? So nice thin coat, and just look at how pigmented that first coat is. Obviously I will do a second, but you could actually just about get away with that. On the middle finger I'm going to apply Melia, this beautiful orange, and then on the index finger I'm going to apply my first coat of Lola. Now regular viewers may have noticed I have a different hand here today. So this is another Flexi hand, but this is a slightly different pose, which is why I'm making a bit of a mess, because this was the first time I'd used it, and because the pose was slightly different, I had to get the fingers out the way slightly differently because the angles were a bit different. So I was just getting used to it, but I really do like this hand. So this one was, again, I got this from Glitter Planet, which is where I also got my other ones, Lottie, and this hand will now be known as Danny. And I found this hand is great to use with these full cover tips for gel polish designs, and I also got these tips from Glitter Planet. So just finishing off that first coat of all of these colours, going to cure for 60 seconds, and now I'm going to apply a second coat. So you don't really need me waffling on now, do you? So I'm going to shut up while I apply the second coat of all of these, and then I will cure that again for 60 seconds. So now the second coat is all cured. I'm going to use these beautiful colours from the Easter collection. This is Bethany, a sort of yellowy green speckled, Anastasia, which is beautiful orange, and then finally Candy, which is the pink. And I'm going to apply these on the matching colours just at the cuticle and fade it down. So what I'm doing is I'm just sort of tapping the product on and then just pulling it down ever so slightly. Tapping it just helps me get the coverage I want, and then I'm using my Crystal Nails Zero Short Brush, and I'm just pulling the product down slightly to fade it out, and that way I can also move the black specks or the black glitter in it a little bit easier. So here you can see I'm just patting it in and pushing it up to the cuticle, and then just pressing the product onto the nail and then fading it out. So again, using that brush, and I just loved how these colours went with the neon background colours. So a touch more. This is only just to add a little bit of detail at the cuticle of all of these nails, so I didn't need loads, just a touch. And then we're going to put Candy on the index finger on the pink, so patting the product on and just pushing it back towards the cuticle, and then we can just sort of feather the product to fade it out. I think I added a bit more on that one. I really hope I did. Yeah. So just pat it on and fade it out. And then we'll pop that in the lamp to cure for 60 seconds. On the ring finger, I'm going to do a 3 colour ombre with 3 speckled colours, and I've kept this at real time. So starting off with Bethany, at the cuticle, I'm just sort of patting the product on and then just lightly moving it to get my coverage. I am going to do 2 coats on this nail just to build it up. So patting the bulk of the product on and then just moving it down. And then I'm going to go in with Anastasia next. Again, I'm just patting that product, not worrying about where the 2 colours meet, because I'm going to come back in with my little detailer brush, and then candy on the tip. So just patting that on right up to the previous colour, pulling it down, and then I'm going to get my little Crystal Nails detailer brush, and I'm just going to, like I did on the others, move that product how I want it, fill in any gaps, and just work on that blend so that it's not so much a harsh line, the colours just sort of mix together. When I'm happy with that, I'm going to cure for 60 seconds, and then I'm going to repeat the process doing a second coat. So here we are, I'm cured the first coat, and now I'm going to go in with the second coat exactly the same way, pushing the product on, but now you can see where we are building up the true intensity of these beautiful colours. I absolutely love them. They are so versatile and there is so much you can do with them. I have been playing with them so much since I got them. So already you can see a big difference applying that second coat, and you don't want to bulk it out too much, which is why using that detailer brush is perfect for sort of feathering it out without losing that intensity. So just last lot of the beautiful candy, and then back in with the detailer brush, and we're just going to feather it out slightly, fill in any little gaps and work on those blends. And then I'm going to cure this again for 60 seconds. So now that is all cured, I am going to go in with a coat of Felicity Flex on all of these nails. Now, Felicity is a great strengthening base coat, but it is also ideal for encapsulating glitters and things that are a bit textury because it is thicker. And these polishes from the Easter range, so Bethany, Anastasia and Candy, they do add a little bit of texture and make the nail uneven. So by going in with a coat of Felicity, I can just even the nail out, which is what I'm doing. Now this was a nearly finished bottle, so please forgive me that it's taking me a bit of time to get it all out. I didn't need loads, I just needed a nice coat of it over the top just to even out the surface so that when we come to put the top coat on, it's not all bobbly and uneven. But you could file it if you felt it needed a little bit more smoothing out. So I'm just going to continue applying this to all of the nails, and then we will cure that for 60 seconds, and then we'll be able to finish this design off with our Tina top coat. So Felicity is all cured. Now let's finish off with Tina. This is the Gems No Wipe top coat. It is beautiful. That one had a little bit of one of the glitters sticking up, so I did have to go and buff that down, but I kept that off camera. So nice coat of Tina top. I did this one quite floaty, just to help even it out as well, because I didn't buff it, so I thought just a nice floaty Tina coat, and that will smooth out the nails. Then we're going to cure this for 60 seconds, and this is my neon speckled Gems design finished. And here they are, all cured and done. And I think this is a really cute, fun design. Really nice for summer, really nice for spring. I love that ombre of the 3 speckled colours. I was just really pleased with how this design turned out. I wanted to see how the speckled ones worked with the neons, and I love them. So make sure you check out the description box, because I'll pop the colour names and all the links in there. If you like this design, please give this video a thumbs up and leave me any comments below. And if you haven't already, please click subscribe. And I'll see you again in another video really, really soon. Bye! Mwah!